In this video, we will discuss editing pipe networks. If you'd like to follow on with this video, please open the file editingpipenetworks.dwg, located in the training folder as discussed in the Working with this Dataset video. Civil 3D provides many ways to edit pipe network objects. Let's examine some of the ways. First, let's go ahead and discuss the swap part option. So if we navigate to our existing profile, we notice that the structure that was placed was a default drainage manhole. We want to change this. So in the plan view on the bottom viewport here, let's navigate to that structure and go ahead and select it, and let's go ahead and choose the swap part command. This is going to be a winged head wall, so we'll expand the winged head wall, click on that one, and click OK. And notice how it automatically updates in the profile view with the actual outline of the part. Let's go ahead and swap some of the other parts here, because we noticed that when we were laying out the pipe network, some of our structures are a little bit too small for the pipes that are connecting to them. So let's go ahead and navigate to the plan view structures, and we'll go ahead and select the catch basin over here first, and we'll go ahead and click on swap part. We want to define a 5-foot catch basin. Click OK, and now that will update automatically. We'll do the same thing for this one here. We'll go ahead and select it, swap part, and we'll navigate and click on the 5-foot catch basin, click OK, and now those objects have been updated. Let's look at the properties of pipes and structures. When you want to edit the properties of any of the pipes or structures, you can select them in any of the different views. I'll go ahead and select it in the profile view here, and in the contextual ribbon, go ahead and select pipe properties. As you can see, you can change the style and the render material. You can even change the part properties right here. So for instance, the invert elevations are totally incorrect. Let's say we have these elevations and we want to type them in. You can type them in right here. So let's say for the start, it should be 94 feet. So type in 94 and press enter. For the end invert elevation, it's 93.32. Press enter. As you can see by scrolling down, you can change many of the different settings below here as well. Note that if you do not want this pipe to ever use the rules ever again, you can toggle this off and it will no longer use rules if rules are ever reapplied to the pipe network. Click OK, and now you can see the pipe updates automatically in the profile view. Let's do the same thing for a structure. Press Escape to clear selection set, and let's go ahead and select this catch basin and go to the structure properties right here. As you can see, you can change many of the different settings located in the part properties. And in the connected pipes section, this is actually a really nice feature. You can actually select the different pipe objects. Notice how it's highlighting in the file, and you can change their invert elevations and so on right here. Again, the same setting applies to the rules. If you want to toggle them off, you could toggle there. Let's look at grip editing. Firstly, let's look in our plan view, press Escape to clear our selection set, and we notice that some of our catch basins are not rotating correctly. This is a pretty simple fix. Go ahead and select your object and pick the rotation grip here. And if you look at the command line window, there's an option for base point, which allows you to grab the rotation of an existing object. I would like to rotate this object to this object's rotation. So I'll click base point, and we'll go ahead and snap here first, and we'll go ahead and snap there next, and notice how it rotates it automatically. Press Escape to clear selection set, and we'll do the same thing for this one here. Select it, pick the rotation grip, pick base point, and then snap, snap, and now it rotates there automatically. Very nicely done. Let's do the same thing over here, but instead what we want to do is select the pipe object, and I want to grab this invert elevation and snap it to the same exact elevation here. Then what I want to do is grab this invert elevation, and we'll snap to where it outlets here, and you'll notice that the actual structure object will also update with it automatically. Lastly, let's go back to our existing wing wall, and let's change it so that it rotates properly. We'll simply select it here, pick the rotation parameter. Using standard AutoCAD functionality, we will acquire this point here, which is the end of the actual pipe, and we can just use O tracking to rotate it properly. And now that object is rotated. So how do you change things globally if, let's say, you wanted to change a render material or a style being used by different objects? Navigate to the Prospector tab, expand your Pipe Networks category and then your Networks category, and let's go ahead and expand Storm-1. You'll notice here, if you select the pipes, you have this list of all the pipes in our network. If you wanted to change things globally, select them all first, and then what you do is you find the column that you want to change, and you right-click on the column header. Do not click here, as it will only select the individual object that you click on. Right-click on Style, and choose Edit, and let's change to a single-line sanitary. Click OK, and now you'll notice that in the plan view, our pipe objects are showing a single line as is defined by the style.